Another video. This video is called "Even Your Own Family Ain't Ish" and why you can't save the community slash matriarchy. Um, matriarchy. It's like you know, I was just dealing with some dude that some one of my enemies was was talking to me, and he told me that one of my family members had told him some secrets about me, and he was rubbing it in my face like, "Yeah, I talked to one of your family members, and they told me something. I'm not gonna reveal their information." And that's how I know, like, you know, a lot of your family members ain't shit, man. Like, and that's why, like, it's just good to just stay away from certain people that you that you call your loved ones. You know, you have to stay away from certain cats that really like don't have your best interests at heart. Like a lot of these cats that it's one thing for him to be an enemy to say that he already not cool with me. I understand he already doesn't like me, but I don't fuck with him anyway. But even my own family will betray me like that and take his side and tell him my darkest secrets. That's how I know even your own family ain't shit, and that's why like it's just best to just you just gotta move and you gotta move in silence after a certain point. You gotta move in silence after a certain point, and like you can't save everybody, especially people in the black community. The black community, they feel like the Iceman's the white man's ice is colder, and they want the good black men to be community eunuchs to help these broken people that's already these toxic people that's in the community. They want you to clean up their mess and 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 just be a community eunuch while they go and do their dirty work and stuff like that. And that's why I'm saying like not it doesn't benefit a man nothing to help the community or help your own people because they're always gonna let you down and they're gonna disappoint you. And like I said, you gotta be careful with people like that are cool with your enemies, even if they are like a family member or a friend or anybody that's cool with people that don't like you or don't support you. You got to be careful about that, and you got to move in silence. And it do be your own people that be doubting you the most. It do be your own people that be doubting you the most, not total strangers. It be people that be knowing who you are as a person that be doubting you the most. Like a total stranger has nothing to really. They don't have anything to talk about, but like it be your own people that be doubting you the most, and that's why like I just I just move in silence now. I'm not even gonna say nothing no more. It's all gonna be good when I make it. When I become successful, they're all gonna regret it. Like that's why I can't stop. I have to keep grinding no matter what. I have to keep grinding and I have to keep going no matter what. I can't stop. But it's all good until the person that you're doubting actually becomes successful. That's why like I'm staying silent and I'm not really like I'm just gonna move in silence and just make moves accordingly. And I'm not gonna say anything else, because a lot of these people like I can't trust people that's close to me and I can't trust people that's in my circle. I can't trust them. And it's really fucked up, man. Like that's why I hate to be that way. I wish it wasn't like that, but it really is like that. And I don't want it to be like that, but it's like that. And it is what it is. Like, and that's why I just let this whole community burn because I'm not saving nobody but myself. That's it. SYSBM. I'm just saving myself at this point. I'm not saving anybody else. Because you can't really save nobody else. Like everybody else is against you. They're all against you, and they all have it in for you, and even your own family got it in for you. Like it's one thing for an enemy, a racist, or a scumbag to have it in for you, but for your own family and people to have it in for you, that's even worse than even a enemy or a scumbag or a racist having it in for you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it do be your own people. That's why I just stay to myself now and make moves accordingly. And if I do become successful, if I act a little Hollywood, that's the reason why. Because people, they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you blow up. And that's why that's why I don't really like f with the community. And I have that type of I kind of have that type of I kind of have that mentality now, and I hate to be that way, but I really do hate to be that way. Like, you know, I wish everybody could get along, everybody could be cool with each other, everybody could get along, everybody could unite. But that's just not how the way things. That's just not how it is. That's just not how it is. We can't all get along. You know, not everybody's gonna understand you. Not everybody's gonna like. It is what it is. And that's why I just had this mentality now. And I'm not saving nobody, especially these feminists that want the woman to be on top and the man to be at the bottom, and for the man to be a eunuch for the women and to serve women, and where the man has no power. That's why we're in the condition that we're in, because we gave women too much power. That's why we're in the position that we're in. But I don't trust anybody no more. Like, that's just what I'm saying. Like, that's why this community is gonna fail, because there's no real unity, and we're just quick to give money, resources, and information to outsiders without having discretion, because a white man will never sell out his own people. A Mexican man will never sell out his own people without being dealt with accordingly. But it's normal in the black community. You do it all the time. And that's why, like, there's no loyalty in the black community. It's every man for himself now. And that's just how I look at it. Every man for himself. I'm not saving nobody. And look at the other video, why you can't save everybody. I'm saving myself. That's all it is to it. I'm the only person I can depend on. I can't depend on anybody else. And I can't expect people to understand my struggle, because they don't, and they don't care, you know. But that's just all I'm gonna say about it, man. Like, you know, talking to my enemies and telling them my secrets behind my back, but won't do it in my face. That's why, like, I'm just done with everybody now. Like, no, I'm just gonna tread lightly now when it comes to family members, and when it comes to saving people, when it comes to helping out, all the stuff I do for people, and they do me wrong. That's why, like, every one of them should be ashamed of themselves. That's why I'm not making no more content no more, and I'm just gonna stay silent now. You know what I'm saying? But I see what's going on, and that's why, like, he could be trolling me, but I do believe that some of my people would do that to me because of the experiences I had in the past. I do believe that that could happen, but, like, I'm not trying to be pessimistic or doom and gloom, but like I said, like, I don't know. I don't think I could trust anybody no more. I don't think I could trust anybody no more. That's just the mentality I have. That's why, like, I'm not saving nobody, and I'm just gonna stay to myself now, because that's all I got is myself. That's all I got. I just gotta depend on myself and just work on myself, cause, like, it's like most of these females, and the community is betting on you being a eunuch. They're betting on banking on you being a eunuch to them. They don't want you to have a future because they're betting on you being a eunuch and depending on you for resources and using you as a cleanup man to clean up the mess that they made. And that's what's really going on. That's why, like, they don't want you to really have a life outside of them, and that's really what's going on, and I'm starting to realize this the older I get, how like family will try to gaslight you into supporting them, or they'll try to gaslight you into taking care of them, just to say like, oh, if you don't do this, then you don't care about me, or you're not a real person, you're not a real son, or you're not a real family member because you're not taking care of me. But then again, they go back behind your back and do shit like this. But they expect you to be there for them, and they expect you to support them, and they expect you to take care of them, and they'll gaslight you when you don't do it. But then they do shit like this. That's why, like, it's every man for himself now. I don't trust nobody. Like I said, we could talk, we could chill, but like I said, in the back of my head, I know what's going on, and I don't really trust anybody no more. I've been red pilled today, and this is as deep as a red pill as it's gonna get. That's why, like, I don't trust any of my family members no more. If they'll go behind my back and talk to my worst enemies behind my back and tell them my personal information, that tells me right there that everything is off limits. There's nobody you can trust. You only got yourself to trust. You can't tell anybody your secrets. Like, you can't trust anybody but yourself. Like the 48 laws of power. It does say that in the book. And I'm starting to really read that book and starting to understand what's really going on with this book, you know, because it's starting to really make sense. But like I said, like, as far as like saving people and shit, like, man, they on their own, man. They can all eat a dick, man. They can all eat a dick. I don't care about none of these cats. Like, I hate to say it, but you know, I'm just so burned out from people disrespecting me and taking advantage of me just because I'm nice, or just because I may not ask for much, or I may not want much out of life. They're taking advantage of me, and it's like, that's why, like, I'm just staying to myself now, and I just let the community burn. Every man for himself now. I'm not saving nobody, and what I mean by that, the only people that I'm saving is people that think like me, and people that are like minded and understand where I'm coming from. But other than that, everybody else get rot and burn, and that's just what it is. And like, I'm not dependent on whether they succeed or fail. If they fail, that's on them. They failed. They're grown. They're old enough. They can handle their own issues. Like, because if I fail, if I become unsuccessful, it's on me because I'm a man. But if like a woman becomes unsuccessful, she depends on a man to save her, and that's not right. Like, why can't they just fall on their own and just fall and just stay falling and just like understand that they have to pick themselves up off their bootstraps and actually do something about it? That's why I'm not saving nobody. Like, when they fall and they get in the rut, that's on them. Because when I'm in the rut, nobody cares about me. I had to pick myself up from my bootstraps, and that's okay. But I'm gonna do that and just stay to myself. I'm not gonna help anybody else once I get on my feet. And you can't expect me to, because nobody else cared about me when I was at the bottom. You know, and that's just what I have to say for this video, man. It's like, I don't trust anybody like in my family no more, because they're all backstabbers, and you know I can't trust none of them. I don't know. Like I don't trust most of them, and like now I'm just staying to myself now, and you know I'm just staying to myself, and I'm just doing my own thing. I tried to be nice and I tried to be peaceful, but now it's like it is what it is. Like you know you starting to see who really has your back, who's really for you, and most people out there aren't really for you. They're clout chasers, and they're followers, and they just do things because they're just followers. They're just followers, and they just follow what's popular or what's trending. They don't actually care about you know the people that actually have some talent, or some worthy, you know, some worth or some value to help you. You don't want to help them. You just want to go behind their back and talk about them. And that's what I'm saying. I'm misunderstood. And like, I feel like the talented 10 should just move out of the city or move out of their hometown and just do their own thing and not help some of their family. They shouldn't help their family. They should just move out. The talented 10 should just move out for the most part. Only talk to those that really care about you. Don't talk to the ones that these lousy ass family members that just talk behind your back and treat you like crap. The talented 10 should get their resources together and just move out and just go somewhere else and take their talents elsewhere instead of just helping this broken, toxic black culture. That's why I do not focus. I really don't focus on white supremacy because until we eliminate this toxic black culture that is going on right now, there's no way we can even talk about white supremacy until this black culture, this toxic black culture is destroyed. We got to destroy it from the very bottom and from the very T. You got to destroy it. Until it's destroyed, there is no taking away white supremacy. It's always going to stay here. And like I said, don't even complain about it when you see black people getting shot, black people getting ridiculed, black people getting. I'm not saying that I'm gonna feel happy for. I'm not happy about that, but you know, I can't really like react to it or give it an emotion because of how black people treat each other on a daily basis. We don't even appreciate each other. How are we gonna expect other people to take us seriously? And that's the problem I have. That's the problem I have with black culture. It's like we don't even take each other seriously. How we expect other people to do it, And that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm just moving different. It's every man for himself now. I don't really care about this culture and not like that or anything else. But this is something that you're not gonna hear too much on Black YouTube because most of these guys focus on BS and I'm gonna make another video after a while, but you're not gonna hear too much of this on Black YouTube because this is just third eye awakening. This is the real red pill that most people can't handle, and you know they can't handle it, and they're not gonna be able to receive it. But this is the real red pill. This is the red pill for real, and this is what people can't handle, and that's why I just stay away from this stuff, and I just do my own thing, and that's why like I can't be like in this situation no more because that's why I'm just gonna head out. And hope y'all like the video, but yeah, man, this is crazy. But you just gotta just do your own thing, man. You can't let people stop you from your dreams and people like doubt you and because everybody's doubting you. Everybody thinks it's not gonna work out. and everybody misunderstands you. So you have to go harder and prove all these people wrong, even if they are your own people, even if they are people within your community, even your own peers. You have to prove them all wrong, and that's why I'm not saving nobody. I'm not saving nobody. It is what it is. Y'all on your own until I make it. And once I make it, it is gonna be what it's gonna be. Whether I decide to come back and help out, that's on me. That's on me. Whether I decide to or not, it's just up to me. But for the most part, I can't trust none of you enough to actually give you my full blown resources. The only people that I trust is my own seed, and that's it. What comes out of me. That's the only people that I'm giving back to. I'm not giving back to people that didn't care about me in the first place. I'm just taking care of my own seed, and that's it. My own seed, that's it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's just crazy how people would talk behind your back and hate on you know, just because they see that you're dedicated to something, and they'll tell your enemies your darkest secrets, but won't say it to your face. That's why it's just I'm done. I'm done with the community. Let it burn. Let it fucking burn, man. Let it burn to the ground. I'm not saving none of y'all. I'm not saving none of y'all. Y'all can all burn. Y'all can all fail, and then y'all gonna know what it's like to be at the bottom. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saving none of y'all cats. That's just what it is. You could take it as arrogance. You could take it as y'all don't deserve a savior. Y'all looking for a white savior because y'all think the white man's ice is colder, and that's why I can't take y'all seriously. You know, like I could say so much, but I'm trying not to be offensive. But it's so much I could say. Like turned off is you can't save everybody, man. That's just what it is. You get hurt that way. Loving people will get you hurt, and that's what I learned. So I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna fall back. But I hope you liked it, and I hope you subscribe. And there's more coming on. Just trust me. It's more coming on the way. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go harder than ever. But all right.